Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another week of high school baseball, playoff baseball. We have the Region 4A second round of the state tournament here tonight. The Locust Grove Wildcats will be hosting the Bulldogs from Mary Persons. Locust Grove was successful the first round in beating Westover in 2 games. Mary Persons was successful in beating Wayne County in a 3-game series. So we'll be right back in just a few minutes to give you starting lineups and give you a preview of today's game. Shoot, I was suspecting you'd go back over there. I wasn't paying no attention.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Locust Grove High School. On behalf of Principal Lisa Gugino and Coach Stephen Phillips, our athletic director, we welcome you and hope you enjoy today's event. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to give you the starting lineups for today's event for the visiting Mary Persons Bulldogs. Number 23, Tyler Kemp. Number 22, Josh Benson. Number 20, Tyler Adams. Number 19, Travis Jackson. Number 18, Caleb Rozier. Number 15, Seth Sweeney. Number 12, J.T. Strokes. Number 11, Wilson Hall. Number 3, Jordan Grant. And now the starting lineup for Mary Persons. Batting first, the shortstop, number 1, Mickey Camp. Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Keaton Pope. Batting third, the pitcher, number 5, Hunter Cranford. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10, Jay Green. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 17, Sage Hatfield. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 8, Bryson Jackson. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 2, Kendall Smith. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 14, Jordan Banks. And batting ninth, the left fielder, number 4, Josh Mays. And now for your Locust Grove Wildcats. Number 25, Garrett Wallace. Number 26, Christian Young. Number 8, Ryan Elkins. Number 9, Ty Plumley. Number 23, Levi Knight. Number 1, Trey King. Number 5, Alex Gore. And now your starting lineup for the Locust Grove Wildcats. Batting first, the center fielder, number 20, Cortez McDowell. Batting second at second base, number 7, Josh Fellows. Batting third, the pitcher, number 3, Tyler Sellers. Batting cleanup, number 22, the third baseman, Jonathan Shoemaker. Batting fifth, the DH, number 21, Jordan Hartman. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Drew Young. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 4, Dalton King. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10, Tyler Duncan. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 11, Josh Patton. Ladies and gentlemen, we all ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. There's no flag in center field. How about that? Go over here. Not the out there. Ladies and gentlemen, play ball! Hi, welcome back to the Locust Grove High School second round state playoffs. My name is
Coach Davis. I'll be flying solo for a little while here tonight, but I got my two guys to the side and helping me out with the technical side of it, Kyle Brown and Mr. TJ Shook. JT Shook, my bad. We want to welcome we got Locust Grove. It's coming off a 2-game sweep of Westover. Game 1, they have back on the mound Tyler Sellers, who pitched good, strong 6 innings against Westover in Game 1 last Friday. Tyler with a guy that has a mid-80s fastball, split finger, uses his off-speed pitch. A guy who can get ahead and make the split finger effective can be very tough to hit. A guy who gets behind or leaves the split finger up can get hit. They'll be facing the Mary Persons team. They've come off a 3-game series against Wayne County. This is the Mary Persons team that on the year is 13-15. But if you look at the year, you'll see that they struggled early in the year and one of the hottest teams in baseball the second half of the year. They have won 11 of the last 14 games and coming into this series with what you would call a resilient attitude. They had to win the last few games of the region schedule just to get into the playoffs, and after getting beat 12-2 in Game 1, came back and won 2 games against a region champ, Wayne County, in dramatic fashion. So we're getting ready to start here in Locust Grove, and if we go along, we apologize for the difficulties we had earlier, but we'll bring you a recap of what happened in the first round, some analysis on the players we have involved, but the pitcher has the ball, the umpire's clean off the plate. Let's get ready to start round 2 of the Georgia High School 4A state playoffs. Sellers comes set and delivers, and the first pitch of the series is up high. Leading off for Mary Persons, we have number 1, Mike Kemp, the shortstop. Sellers gets set, delivers, ball's in the dirt. Now to make the count 2-0 on the Mary Persons shortstop, Mikey Kemp. Sellers delivers, ball 3 upstairs, and quickly he's found behind Mikey Mikey Camp here to lead off the top of the first. In 4 pitches, Mikey has reached first on the base on ball. From Series 1, that was one thing that Tyler did a very good job of, is having control. He didn't walk any batters, kept first over off the base pass, and that ended up being the difference in both games from the first round series. So we'll see if Tyler can settle down and get back into a groove. Next up, that brings up second baseman for Mary Parsons, number 6, Keaton Pope. Takes the one outside, and Tyler started the game off with 5 straight balls. Mary Parsons, coached by Jonathan Gashley, out of Forsyth, Georgia. Tyler comes set, delivers the fastball right down the middle, and that'll even count at 1-1. Sellers peeks in, gets a sign, comes set. Camp takes off from first base. The pitch is called a strike. There's no throw on the steal. So Mary Parsons quickly with the runner at second with nobody out. Keaton Pope is behind him to count 1-2. Tyler comes set, gives him a look at second, deals to the plate. Pope fouls it off the right side. Give you an update on the field. The field looks incredible compared to what it's been the last few days. Ever since the Friday series, we have had rain, and the county and the baseball team and the coaching staff have come out here and done a great job of getting the field in playing condition this afternoon. Sellers comes set, delivers. Pope swings through it, and that'll be the first out of the inning, first out of the game, strikeout by Keaton Pope.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Hunter Cranford.
That'll bring up number 5, the pitcher, Hunter Cranford. Cranford was game 1 starter last week against Wayne County. Took the loss. Pitched 5 good innings before his defense let him down and made a few errors, and the game got out of hand. Hunter, a nice size kid. Mary Parsons wearing the stirrups with the stripes. Hunter first pitch sees a breaking ball and stays back and fouls it back off the third base side. And Tyler, which he's been unable to do against the first 2 batters, gets ahead 0-1. Good day, temperature in the mid-70s, sunshine. No threat of bad weather. Hunter swings it off, speed pitch, nice pitch by Tyler, and quickly Tyler's got ahead of Hunter Cranford 0-2. Camp on second. 1 out. Top of the first here at Locust Grove. Sellers gets the sign, comes set, delivers. Ball is down and in, and Cranford swings over the top, and on 3 pitches, Tyler has himself a second strikeout of the game.
Your batter, the right fielder, number 10, Jay Green.
That'll bring to the plate number 10, the right fielder, Jay Green. Left-handed hitter. Green, a big guy, real strong arm from the outfield. Open stance. Sellers delivers fastball across the outside corner and gets the hit quickly 0-1. Quickly, Tyler gets a hit 0-2 with a nice split finger fastball.
I'll tell him.
Sellers comes set, delivers. The 0-2 is in the dirt. One and two on the right fielder, Jay Green. Mikey Camp still at second. Sellers gets a sign, fires, delivers. Ball's upstairs a little bit. Jay Green was able to check his swing and quickly. It'll We'd like to recognize our umpires for this evening. They are from the Middle Georgia Umpires Association. Sellers gets set. Fires. Outside corner. Green swings through it and quickly. After the leadoff walk, Sellers comes back with 3 strikeouts and we'll head to the bottom of the first. 1 man left on base. Ready, 1st and 0. Locust Grove coming back.
Just says any. A little bit. I just don't know.
Anything about him?
Yeah.
We don't have stats on him like we did the other team.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not showing, guys.
What's that? Not what? Not showing what? You ready?
Batter, the center fielder, number 20, Cortez McDowell.
Hi, welcome back to Locust Grove High School. Here we start at the bottom of the first. Leading off for Locust Grove will be the center fielder, number 20, McDowell. Hunter Cranford delivers the first pitch, and McDowell takes it on the inside corner for strike 1. McDowell, real fast leadoff batter. Swings and takes the first pitch. The second pitch, and hits a little ground ball at the shortstop. And the shortstop and the third baseman can't decide on who's fielding it. And Cortez will head down to second.
Number 7, the second baseman, Josh Fellows.
Lack of communication right there cost Mary Persons probably an out, and for sure cost allowed Cortez to move up to second base. It brings to the plate the second baseman, number 7, Josh Fellows. Fellows takes the first pitch curveball that must have been high. Fellows, a sophomore. Cranford comes set, looks back at Cortez and throws the ball that short hops and Cortez. Back to Fellows, is playing second base right now, a sophomore that didn't necessarily bat a lot earlier in the year, but was given the chance and started hitting the ball really hard and become one of the most productive and consistent hitters in the Locust Grove lineup. Cranford comes set, kicks, fires. Fellows lays the ball down in front. Cortez will move over to third base as the catcher, Jordan Banks, picks it up and throws it out to the second baseman. Now we'll bring up number 3, Tyler Sellers.
Batter, number 3, the pitcher, Tyler Sellers.
Tyler with the opportunity to knock a guy in from third with less than 2 outs. Cranford from the full windup gets the sign, delivers. Curveball outside. Man mixed up the catcher right there. Jordan Banks quickly asks for time and goes out to the mound. Crowd strictly in. We got us a good sized crowd up here at Locust Grove this afternoon. Gorgeous day for baseball. Feels pretty dry. Mary Person's only about a 45-minute drive down south, so we'll have a good crowd that's here tonight as well. Cranford gets a sign, comes set, delivers up high, and quickly Sellers is ahead in the count 2-0. Cranford went from the full windup to the stretch from between pitch 1 and 2. That could be a product of Cortez McDowell being in third base and being scared of the speed. Cortez with a few steals of home this year. Cranford delivers a curveball that's across from the strike. And it was a 2-0 curveball by Cranford. That's an idea of not giving in to the number 3 hitter and having a little bit of trust in yourself. 2-1. Sellers peeks down and gets a sign from Coach Phillips. Cranford deals. Outside corner. Pitch. The count 3-2. Cranford gets a sign. Kicks and fires the 3-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt outside. Nice play by the catcher. Nice job by Steve Sellers staying off that pitch. And with 1 out, Sellers will pick up the walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22, John Shoemaker.
For Sellers at first base.
Sellers, number 1, Trey King.
Number 1, Trey King will come in and be the courtesy runner for the pitcher. The third baseman, John Shoemaker. Shoemaker, a big guy, third baseman for Locust Grove. Good amount of power. Opportunity down third to drive in himself an RBI. Cranford kicks, fires. Shoemaker quickly gets behind the count 0-1. Cranford over to first base, King back easily. 1 out. We're bottom of the first. Cortez McDowell on third. Trey King on first, running for Tyler Sellers. 0-1 count on the batter. Speed on the bases. The game has slowed down a little bit as the pitcher's starting to worry about the base runners. John Shoemaker at the plate. Last thing he wants to do is hit a ground ball. He's not blessed with a lot of speed. Here's the pitch. Shoemaker fists one over behind shortstop, and it's going to find its way down. And Shoemaker, with a little Texas leader, gets him an RBI. Jordan Hartman to the plate, the designated hitter. Jordan has been one of Locust Grove's most prolific hitters this year. He leads the team in RBIs, leads the team in hits, leads the team in batting average, leads the team in doubles. Maybe leads the team in hit batsmen. Cranford comes set and delivers high and outside, and quickly Jordan's ahead in the count 1-0. Cranford delivers the fastball down in the outside corner, evens the count back at 1-1.
First game against West Oak.
Jordan swings, sends a major league fly right out to the left fielder, who circles it up and brings it in. And that'll be 2 outs for Locust Grove. That'll bring to the plate the first baseman, number 6, Drew Young.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 6, Drew Young.
Much like the Westover game 1 from Friday night, Locust Grove got Cortez McDowell on to lead the game and a chance to add a few more runs. Fortunately, Friday, and Drew Young swings at the first pitch and lines it into the left center field gap. And that's going to send Trey King home. Drew Young's in at second base with a 2-out double. John Shoemaker up at third on the play.
Dalton Q.
Not much of a decision right there. John was pulling a car or something behind him. Not sure what it was. He's just not very fast. That'll bring to the plate the shortstop, number 4, Dalton Coon. Second, third, chance for a 2-out hit to really open this game up early for Locust Grove. Dalton takes the first pitch down and in, called for a strike. Lined up, delivers, curveball, down and away. Dalton able to check his swing. Cranford comes set, kicks, fires. Ball a little low, and Dalton is ahead in the count 2-1. Ball must have been low. Looked pretty good from the bird's nest. Dalton ahead in the count 3-1. Cranford gets the sign, kicks and fires. Dalton. And that'll plate 2 RBIs, and quickly Locust Grove is up 4-0.
Now batting, number 10, the right fielder, Tyler Duncan.
Next up for Locust Grove, that'll be number 10, the right fielder, Tyler Duncan. Tyler, a senior on the team. 14 RBIs on the year. Cranford puts the first. Dalton back. Quickly, Mary Parsons has the bullpen up. Number 15, Seth Swansea down in the pen throwing. Left-hander. Cranford kicks and fires. Fastball. The count on Duncan's 0-1. waiting for come set Bills. Duncan flies it straight back and quickly falls behind in the count 0-2. And Locust Grove jumped out to a quick 4-0 lead. But as we talked a little bit earlier, you're playing this Mary Persons team who's very resilient. I would not have any notions that this is the way this game is going to stay. If you're Locust Grove, you keep putting as much pressure on and keep doing everything you can. The 0-2 pitch, Duncan flows it out to the second baseman, and that'll do it for Locust Grove here in the top of the first. They were able to get 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 error, 1 run left. At the end of 1, Locust Grove 4, Mary Persons 0.
How many hits we have right there? 4. 4? Yeah. No, we got 4. You got them missing. You got it. Cortez, Shoemaker, Drew, and Dalton.
Who we got coming up for them? They batted the first 4.
Sage Holderfield.
Yeah.
They got 1 there.
Now batting for Mary Persons, the first baseman, number 17, Sage Hatfield.
All right, welcome back to Locust Grove High School. We start at the top of the second. Locust Grove up quickly 4-0. Leading off for Mary Persons will be number 17, the first baseman, Sage Holderfield. Tyler comes set and delivers first pitch ball. Tyler settled down in the first inning after walking the leadoff batter. Tyler comes back and delivers the fastball across the outside corner, evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes Tyler. Nice off-speed pitch. Holderfield swings over the top of it, and he's behind in the count 1-2. Here comes Tyler. The 1-2 pitch goes upstairs, and quickly Holderfield is down in strikes, and that'll be 4 strikeouts in a row for Mary Persons.
Number 8, the catcher, Bryson Jackson.
That'll bring to the plate number 8, Bryson Jackson. Jackson swings at the first pitch, fouls it straight back. Tyler gets ahead 0-1. Settlers gets the sign, kicks, delivers, off-speed pitch. Must have stayed up. That'll even the count at 1-1 on the catcher Bryson Jackson. Settlers kicks and fires. Jackson swings and fouls it straight back, and Tyler's ahead in the count 1-2. Tyler doing a very good job of being efficient with his pitches, getting ahead. Mary Persons yet to put a ball in play. Outstanding eye by Jackson, who looked at a tough pitch and moved outside, and that'll Make the count 2-2 on the Mary Persons catcher. Tyler set, fires, throws a fastball straight by him, and that'll be it for number 8 Bryson Jackson. That'll bring to the plate number 2, the third baseman, Kendall Smith. Feel like I'm watching the Atlanta Braves hit right now. We got 5 strikeouts in a row. Good job pitching by Tyler Sellers. Tyler comes set, kicks and fires, and the first ball goes to the backstop.
Did you hit the button there?
Sellers comes set and delivered. Fastball makes the count 1-1. Sellers with the 1-1 curveball that stayed up. That'll make the count 2-1 on the third baseman, Kendall Smith. Sellers with a 2-1 ball. Falls in there for a strike, and he's even the count back up at 2-2. Sellers with a 2 stays up. That'll make the count full on the third baseman for Mary Persons. The payoff, and it'll catch the inside corner, and that'll be it for Kendall Smith. Mary Persons has 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom. Locust Grove 4, Mary Persons 0. We'll be right back on the Locust Grove Network.
Up into it, so it went out on the speakers.
I was looking around, somebody's talking, and it ain't y'all.
You just pulled it up on the internet?
Yeah.
I just heard all of a sudden Tyler Seckers got 5 strikeouts.
Can't find the commercials, so.
How many videos? I just did. There's nothing. Who cares?
Who's batting now for us? Dalton Kuhn batted.
Duncan bat, Patton.
Duncan batted.
I know I'm doing it here. Would you stop touching people? I'm going to jump in this conversation.
You got it.
I agree with you. I agree both.
Your batter, number 11, the catcher, Josh Patton.
Hi, and welcome back to Locust Grove High School. As we start the bottom of the second. Leading off for Locust Grove will be the catcher, number 11, Josh Patton. Patton, a senior. Takes the first pitch, hits it right back up the middle. Nice stag by the pitcher, Hunter Cranford. And quickly in the bottom of the second, there's 1 out for Locust Grove.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20, Cortez McDowell.
That brings Cortez McDowell to the plate, who got things started at the top of the first when he just hit a routine ground ball between third and short, and neither one wanted to make a play, and Cortez turned it into a 2 bases. He takes the first pitch across the outside corner, and Cranford quickly gets ahead 0-1. Cortez swings, drives one down the right field side. Cortez around first, round and second. He will have a double. I believe Cortez lost his third base coach right. Not many teams are able to keep Cortez to a double when he hits one straight down the first baseline.
Your batter, number 7, the second baseman, Josh Fellows.
That'll bring to the plate the second baseman, number 7, Josh Fellows. Josh with a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Cranford comes set, kicks and delivers. Fellows takes it up and in. Cranford gets the sign, gives Cortez a look at second, delivers, curveball, stayed inside, and Fellows is up quickly 2-0. Cranford with the 2-0 stays upstairs, and Josh Fellows is ahead in the count 3-0. Tyler Sellers, who walked his first time, is waiting on deck. Cranford comes set, kicks and delivers. Pitch stays up, and Fellows draws a one-out walk. That'll put runners at first and second for the pitcher, number 3, Tyler Sellers.
Your batter, the pitcher, number 3, Tyler Sellers.
Cranford kicks, fires. There's a fastball across the middle of the plate. Cranford gets ahead of Sellers 0-9. Cranford struggled from the get-go. Had trouble getting hit. Has walked 2 batters. Finds himself first and second, 1 out here in the top of the second, already down 4-0. Cranford fires a curveball across the outside corner, and he gets ahead of Tyler Sellers, 0-2. Cranford gets a sign, looks in. The 0-2. Fastball up and away. Makes the count 1-2. Cranford delivers the 1-2 down in the dirt. Stopped by Bryson Jackson. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Grove pitcher Tyler Sellers. Sellers calls time backside of the box. Cranford gets the sign, comes set, gives Cortez a look at second, and steps off. James comes to a screeching halt here in the bottom of the second. Cranford set, delivers. Fastball. Tyler Sellers turns on and rips it over third base. Cortez McDowell will score from second easily. Sellers has an RBI single. Josh moves up to second on the play, and quickly it is 5-0 here in the Bottom of the second inning, Locust Grove. Trey King to courtesy run for Tyler Sellers over at first base once again.
Courtesy running for the pitcher, number 1, Trey King. Your batter, the third baseman, number 22, Jonathan Shoemaker.
This will bring the pitching coach from Mary Persons out to the mound, talk to Cranford, and try to see if he can settle him down. While we got a few minutes in the game, we'd like to take this time and recognize some of our sponsors. We have Chicken Run here in Locust Grove, State Farm, Randy McKellen, your local agent, Bo's Barbecue, Game On Trophies, Extra Innings, and American Pie Pizzeria, American Pie Pizzeria. The visit is over, and we'll get back to the game. Coming to the plate is the third baseman for Locust Grove, John Shoemaker. Shoemaker with a single his first time, knocking in a run. Shoemaker takes the first pitch for a strike along the outside corner.
All right, Coach Davis, am I hot here? Can you tell? Uh-oh, there you go.
Shoemaker takes the next pitch, delivers a blast in the center field. It's over the center fielder's head. Josh Fellows will score from second. Trey King is being waved around from first. Here's the play at the plate.
He's in there.
He's in there safe. And quickly, it is 7-0 Locust Grove on a 2 RBI double by John Shoemaker over the center fielder's head. We'd like to welcome Coach Lee into the booth at this time. Coach, I bet you didn't expect to get here and see 7-0 game this early.
I'm shocked right now, Coach. I'm over here coaching football and getting our young kids ready, and shocked to see it. I guess we've hit the baseball very well.
We have hit the baseball very well. Coach, I believe we already have 6 hits in the game. We took advantage of 2 walks and a miscommunication by the Mary Persons defense.
Okay, so they've hit the ball well, I take it.
They have hit the ball extremely well. Cranford has had a problem getting ahead in the count. He's leaving the ball up, and Locust Grove's not missing.
And, anytime, that's the way we've always said, you get behind in the count, and you're going to have a tough time. You're going to struggle.
This will bring to the plate the DH, Jordan Hartman. Jordan takes a pitch across the outside corner and makes the count 1-1. Jordan flied out to the left fielder his first time up. Nice stop again by the catcher, Bryson Jackson. No, umpire said he hit him. We mentioned the first time up, Hartman leads the offense in about every category, including hit by pitch.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 6, Drew Young.
That'll bring to the plate the first baseman, number 6, Drew Young. Grew with a double to the left center field gap his first time up to play the 2 RBIs.
Coach, considering all the rain we've got, the field looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Field looks great, Coach. I believe the outfield's still a little bit wet because some of these balls have hit. You can see them not having much of a roll.
Not really going anywhere. But it looks good.
But the field looks really good.
It looks really good on our end, 7-0 right now.
Yes. Drew takes the first pitch and swings through and misses it. Falls behind. Here comes set. Next pitch just a little bit outside. Want to make the count 1-1 on Drew Young.
I really like to see these kids when they get involved at the plate, and they know it's just not an at-bat. He's letting the base runners know the ball didn't get by the catcher. Getting involved, that's just the little intangibles of baseball that win you ball games in the long run.
Well, and Coach, all night we have not swung at bad pitches. We have swung at strikes, and that's made a big difference.
There's another strike.
Sits back on the curveball and rips it into left field. And here comes Shoemaker racing around third, and he'll stand up
Wow.
with the throw being cut off, and it is 8-0 Locust Grove. Drew Young with his third RBI of the evening.
Coach, as I look around the outfield right here at Mary Persons, the body language looks like they're already beat. And in high school baseball, anything can happen at any time. And you look at the shortstop and the second baseman, their hands are down, heads down, walking around.
They're definitely deflated right now.
Right now they are. They're going to stay in this game. They got to do something different.
Well, that'll bring Coach Gasly out to the mound, and we will have a pitching change. That will bring in the left-hander, number 15, Seth Swansea. Looks like the change will be, he'll be into the game for number 2, the third baseman, Kendall Smith. And the pitcher, Hunter Cranford, will move over to play third base right now. And
while they're taking this pitching change, let's take a quick break and get a word from just a quick word from our sponsors, Children's Healthcare Atlanta and Play On Sports. We'll be right back with the Quad A State Baseball Playoffs from Locust Grove right after this. Welcome back to Locust Grove High School, the Quad A State Baseball Playoffs. Locust Grove leads Mary Persons 8-0 here in the bottom of the second, and Mary Persons is going to complete their pitching change, and then I'm going to send it over to you, Coach Davis, for the play-by-play.
Thank you, Coach. Swansea, left-hander, comes in out of the bullpen. It's just a situation where Mary Persons is not been getting ahead of batters, and Locust Grove has been seeing strikes, knocking the cover off of the ball. When we get back to action, Swansea will have runners on first and second. There will be one out, and coming to the plate will be number 4, the shortstop, Dalton Kuhn.
Here's the defensive changes right here for Mary Persons, and you can take a look. Hunter Cranford goes to third base, and Seth Swansea heads to the mound.
Dalton with the RBI single his first time up. Swansea comes set, delivers fastball across the outside corner and gets ahead quickly of Dalton 0-1.
Your Locust Grove right here, you can't let up. You got to keep playing, keep going hard, trying to put as many runs across the board as possible.
Because we talked about it earlier, Mary Persons was a team that lost a lot of games early in the year, lost the first game of the first series really bad, and if there's one word to describe them, it'd have to be resilience. And if you're Locust Grove, you're right. You can't let up. Dalton falls behind 0-2, and then watches the ball right across the middle of the plate, and that would be the second out of the inning. Dalton called out on strikes.
Might have been looking for something off speed right there and kind of fooled him. 0-2, got a fastball and kind of tied his hands up.
Tyler Duncan will come to the plate. Tyler pop up to the second baseman his first time up. Tyler takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike.
Swansea's coming here wheeling and dealing, throwing strikes, working out front.
Coach, he's done exactly that. He's gotten ahead.
CNI Dogger.
Duncan fists one up the middle. It's knocked down by the second baseman, and there's a little trouble picking the ball up, and Jordan Hartman will come around from third to score.
Well, they picked up a run, but they ran into an out.
They ran into an out. Drew Young trying to be a little too aggressive, tries to go to third, and the catcher Jackson just fires down there for the easy third out. But Locust Grove scores again, and that'll be 9-0 as we in the second inning here. And we'll be right back on the Locust Grove Television Network.
Coach, I checked it online here. I got a hot spot. It's coming online.
Yeah, Lisa's got it.
And then I had it online and forgot I had it plugged in. And you heard David say
Welcome back to Locust Grove. We start the top of the third inning. Locust Grove with a 9-0 lead. Leading off for Mary Persons will be number 14, the center fielder Jordan Banks. Sellers comes set. First pitch is high. Sellers in the group right now, Coach. 6 straight strikeouts after walking the leadoff batter.
Well, I hope it's not one of those things where I have to turn around and walk out. I saw him pitch to the first batter and walk the first batter and had to go over to football practice and came back and y'all told me he struck 6 in a row out. So
Banks swings at the next pitch, fouls it straight back, and that'll make the count 1-1.
looks like he's got a little giddy up on his fastball today. It looks like it's a little heavier than it normally is. And
He's locating it well, Coach. Throwing it for strikes, and just like that comes back with
a split finger right
split
there.
finger pitch, and every batter from Mary Persons has done the same thing. Swing right over the top of it.
With that split finger working, you can't do nothing with it.
Quickly the counts 1-2 on Jordan Banks. Here's the pitch. Another split finger.
Nice pitch.
Jordan Banks gets caught looking, and that'll be another strikeout for Tyler.
Well, he's still rolling. Somebody's got a horn blowing around here. And all that is the choo-choo for the strikeout trains, what that is.
That'll bring to the plate number 4, the left fielder, Josh Mays. Josh, a small guy, hunches over.
Not nothing here in the top of the third, 1 out.
Sellers gets the sign, delivers. There's a fastball upstairs.
Coach, I know the Braves played earlier today. I think they picked up a victory, 7-2.
7-2.
After Kimball blew the save last night, boy, that hurt. And those games are going to come back to haunt you later on in the year.
I think they hit 3 more home runs today, Coach. Sellers delivers the 2-0 pitch, and he's down the dirt, makes it 3-0.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say B.J. Upton was not one of them because I don't think he's made contact all year.
No, but Coach Dan Ugly hit 2.
Oh, well, there you go. Nice pitch.
Sellers with the 3-0 pitch across the plate, and it's 3-1. On deck, the leadoff batter, Mikey Camp. The only person at the moment not to strike out for Mary Persons.
He must have been the leadoff batter with a
He
walk.
was the leadoff batter. Sellers quickly gets his sign, comes set, fires. Mays fouls it straight back, and Sellers has gotten back in the count, 3-2.
Right now, you got to make him leave running. You got to make him put the ball in play. You got a 9-run lead. Just keep dealing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Throw strikes, and like you said, make them put the ball in play and earn their way on. Sellers with the payoff pitch. It's
exactly
upstairs.
what we said not to do.
And Mays will draw the 1-out walk, and that'll bring to the plate the shortstop, Mikey Camp.
Your batter, the shortstop, number 1, Mikey Camp.
Looks like we have a pretty good crowd here tonight, Coach. Looks like people from Jackson and Woodland and Butts County, Pike County, Lamar County.
Good, real good crowd, Coach. Great weather to watch some baseball. I saw a couple of college scouts out there. Saw some alumni from Locust Grove coming back to watch.
I think I saw a coach from Ole Miss here earlier. That's the Greg Shook representative.
Mikey Camp plays the first pitch, floats it out to shortstop, and Dalton Coons will haul it in. And that will be the first batter not to strike out this game.
And make it out.
Well,
that was a good pitch. Got it in on his hands and didn't give him a chance to extend his arms, hit it off the handle, and just a little routine pop-up to Dalton.
That'll bring the second baseman, number 6, Keaton Pope, to the plate. Sellers with the curveball gets ahead in the count. 1 strike.
Nice pitch. Nice off-speed pitch to start the sequence.
And, Coach, right now he's got these Mary Persons hitters so confused because he can get ahead with his fastball and his curveball.
pitch
what
out. I
happened
think
there?
it was a pitch out. I think I
It
saw
looked like a
Patton
pitch
work
out.
out behind the plate, but he almost threw it for a strike.
Not really sure why we'd have a pitch out. We're up 9-0.
I don't think Mary Parsons is going anywhere.
And coach, if he still stays, you just get the
Let him
batter
go.
in that inning anyway.
Yeah, just let him go.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. It's upstairs and away. That'll
Now
make the
you've
count.
worked the count back in the batter's favor by just giving the ball away. But may have been a miscommunication from the dugout. You never know. Believe me, we all coach, so we know these kids don't always do exactly what you're telling them to do. So
Yeah, not a time to start overthinking things. Just pump strikes.
yep.
There's a ball in the dirt, and that'll make the count 3-1 on the second baseman, Keaton. Sellers gets the sign kick.
Here we go.
And that ball's upstairs, and quickly Sellers has walked 2 of his last 3 batters. That'll bring the number 3 hitter up. The guy playing third base at the moment, Hunter Cranford.
That's going to bring Coach Stephen Phillips to the mound for a little conversation with Sellers, and I'm sure exactly what he's going to tell him is exactly what you said, Coach. Don't change anything. Keep pumping strikes. Got a 9-run lead. Don't get yourself in trouble. Just relax and let's just let it go.
You're right, Coach. Just throw strikes.
Robert Price. Ladies and gentlemen, give Mayor Price a hand.
Breaking the action, the crowd gives the mayor of Locust Grove, Mayor Price, an ovation for coming out and supporting his local school. We're back to action now. First and second, 2 outs. Top of the third, 9-0 Locust Grove.
Scouting report on this kid must say he's a dead pull hitter. Nice pitch, all speed.
Off
But
speed.
our Tyler Duncan's in right center field. We got guarding the line. Only thing that's confusing is he must be a pull hitter in the air and an oppo hitter on the ground. The way our defense alignment's set up.
Sellers with the 0-1. Fastball down the middle, and quickly he's ahead 0-2.
He was looking breaking ball right there. There wasn't no doubt. That ball got up on him in a hurry. Now you got him right where you want him.
0-2 on the third baseman, Hunter Cranford. Sellers come set.
Split finger.
Split finger in the dirt. Cranford swings over the top. Patton knocks it down
Shoot.
and throws it into right field. And that'll bring Josh Mays around from second base to score. Hunter Cranford will move up to second on the throw, and Keaton Pope will move over to third. And with throwing to right field, we have a 9-1 ball game.
Got a strikeout.
Right fielder, number 10, Jay.
Ball right out in front of you. Don't try to throw it 100 miles an hour. Just throw the ball down there to first base. Even if you short hop him, you give your guy a chance to make a play. The only thing you can't do is throw the ball into right
Throw the
field.
ball into right field. That'll bring to the plate number 10, the right fielder Jay Green.
Should have been out of the inning.
Should have been out of the inning.
And in high school, a lot of times this is where things get crazy. You give team 4, 5, 6 outs in an inning, and they can put a lot of runs up on the board and get back in the game.
And Coach Jay Green looks like a big, old country-fed farm boy who can make this game 9-4 in a hurry.
In a hurry. Yep.
Tyler Sellers comes
He's a
back,
big kid.
delivers a fastball across the outside corner, and gets back even with the count 1-1.
You get a chance to look at that A.J. Happ last night from Toronto, took the line drive.
Coach, it's scary. I don't know what you can do.
I don't know what the answer is either. Do you have an answer? Do you? I know in softball a lot of times these girls will pitch with a helmet and a.
They wear a mask, but Coach, they do that. It's a rule when they're 8 years old to wear a mask, and they're used to it. You baseball, I've never seen a kid wear a mask, and I don't know how or when you start it.
And I don't know if it's something that's happening more frequently, or if it's because we get more as years go on in television and the media tends to cover more games and you see more things. Are we just seeing it happen because there's more video out there, or is it something that you think has changed as far as the game's concerned? In the hitting instruction, I know that a lot of times we talk about hitting the ball back through the box. That's what we work on. And I mean, NCAA's tried to regulate it. High schools tried to regulate it with the bats. I don't know what the answer is.
I'm with you. And quickly, the count on the Jay Green at the plate is 2-2. Coach, in high school and softball, we were able to move the mound back a few feet a couple of years ago to give some more reaction time. In the pros, you can't move the mound back because
Abner Doubleday might roll over in his grave.
he might. Those big, strong guys, they're going to hit it hard if you move it back and give them more time. And you can't move the mound up. So I don't know what the answer.
There you go.
Green with the base hit straight up the middle, and that'll bring 2 runs home. And just like that, it is a 9-3 game.
Your batter, number 17, the first baseman, Sage Holderfield.
Well, should have been out of the inning with no runs, and now they've played it 3.
And, Coach, we talked about it in the bottom half of the second with this Mary Persons team being resilient. You know, if they can get 3 runs here or the inning's not over, get another run here or there, they're back in this game.
They're back in it right now as far as I'm concerned. Now Sellers has to settle down, calm his nerves a little bit, and get through it, grow up, and have an opportunity right now.
You know,
to,
Friday night, this was a situation where Tyler gave up a few runs and couldn't settle down. This is when you're right. He's got to settle down.
It's a good pitch.
Comes back with the breaking ball, gets it across for a strike, and it's 1-1 on the first baseman, Sage Holderfield. Coach, this is that time, too, where the emotion may be wearing off a little bit for Tyler, and he's coming back on 4 days rest. Probably hadn't had to do that all year.
You're right.
And this is where he's going to have to use his legs and pitch a little bit more than maybe he's had to in quite a while.
Well, the benefit of him is shouldn't be out of shape as far as legs. You know, he plays football, so he stayed in conditioning during football season, so he shouldn't be out of shape from that standpoint. Should be able to go. As long as he's been doing his diligent work during the season, he should be fine. I firmly believe. I knew late in the year that he threw 7 innings, a complete game. So I don't see the stamina going out in him, but it's all about whether he's did the diligent work during this season or not.
Holderfield fouls one back and catches the umpire on the leg, so Patton goes out and gives the umpire a minute or so to shake it off. And here we are back. Holderfield 2-2. Sellers comes set, pitches. Another split finger. Holderfield swings over the top, and that'll be another strikeout for Tyler Sellers, and that'll end the top of the third for Mary Persons. But Mary Persons was able to strike for 3 runs, all of them unearned after a throwing error into right field. But we'll head to the bottom of the third. Mary Persons 3, Locust Grove 9.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot at this.
Welcome back here to Locust Grove. We start the bottom of the third. Josh Patton will lead off. Patton with the ground ball back at the pitcher his first time at bat. Swings at the first pitch and falls behind 0-1.
I'm hoping right here Josh does something a little different. Normally, Coach, he's had That's what I'm looking for.
Josh waits back and drives the curveball into the left center field gap.
Yes, sir.
The left fielder can't track it down, and Patton will have himself a Cadillac double.
That's a lot better. You can tell the kid's matured in his years here. Normally in years past, when he made a mistake in the field, it would affect him the rest of the ball game. And you can sometimes kids grow up and account for mistakes, and he didn't let it affect him and made a good swing right there and got a little Cadillac double.
He did, Coach. There have been many times in the past that Patton would wait back and hit a curveball.
You're exactly right. So just a little maturity. Kids grow up and makes a difference.
Levi Knight will go in to run for Patton at second base. That'll bring Cortez McDowell to the plate, who's 2 for 2 on the night. I guess technically you could say Cortez has 2 doubles, and one of them barely made it to the outfield grass.
Really?
Third baseman cut it off and pull back. The shortstop baseman cut it off and let it go, and it's rolled between them.
Nice bunt
Cortez
right there. You ain't gonna throw him out. You know not to throw him out.
Not a chance. He's got himself a bunt single.
And if you want to know, I don't know if Coach James Franklin at Vanderbilt's looking at him, or Coach Paul Johnson is watching the game today, or if Kirby Smart's watching the game today. But if you want to know why he's one of the top safeties in the country, his speed is one of them, and that right there, they wasn't going to get him, and there wasn't no doubt.
That'll put runners at first and third for Locust Grove. Bring to the plate Josh Fellows, who has a sacrifice bunt and a base on ball on today. Fellows with the chance to drive in a guy from third. Nobody out. Swansea comes, delivers. Fellows swings through the first pitch.
Yeah. Well, he swelled up and tried to hit one out right there, yanked out and missed it. And that might have been where the swallow came from. Now he needs to step in there and do what he does, which is line drive the ball. There you go.
And they picked Cortez off at first base.
I don't know why he quit running. But that's all right. You get a run. We'll try to run for an out.
They will get Cortez in a rundown between first and second, but Levi Knight is able to come home and score, and that'll make the score 10-3 Locust Grove. Coach, I don't know if they planned that, but it worked out.
I don't think they planned it. I don't think he wanted to trade the run for the out, but you'll take it when you're leading by 6 or 7 defensively, and they got the out. I think everybody's a little happy. I don't like the move. I think Cortez should have kept running, but when they threw over to first base, if he was going on first movement, he should have just went ahead. I still don't think they get him at second base if they throw it on the pickoff right there.
And quickly, Swansea comes back and gets a curveball called on Josh Fellows to get the ball 1-2, and then Josh fouls one straight back. 0-2.
0-2. Ooh, wow. How do you lay off that?
That's a great eye by Fellows. And, Coach, that might be what Mary Persons needed, because we're in a situation of having another big inning.
Very big inning.
And now they could settle down and get out of this inning. Fellows takes a 1-2 pitch and lines it straight at the center fielder, Jordan Banks, and that is 2 outs. And
had him played perfectly, it took about 2 steps right in his tracks and for the second out.
I know Mary Persons has given up a run, but getting out of an inning without giving up 3 or 4 is a plus for them right now.
I agree with you.
That'll bring the pitcher Tyler Sellers to the plate. Tyler with the base on ball, an RBI single at the plate. Tyler takes a pitch for a strike at the knees. And Coach Swansea's coming here to do what Mary Persons needed him to do, throw strikes.
I know one of their. I'm not sure if you talked about it in the pregame or not, but I know Mary Persons had a starting pitcher that was hurt most of the year, came back and pitched. I know he pitched game 2 for him last week.
Josh Benson, he started on the bench. I don't know if he's. I'm assuming that we're going to see him come game 2.
Right.
Swansea, just as we mentioned, him throwing strikes, comes back and has thrown 2 balls, and Tyler's ahead in the count 2-1. Swansea delivers.
Whew. Took a big rip at that. Just missed it. Fouled it straight back. Little kid from Skyland over there chased it down on the softball field, Coach. Now he's running out toward the woods with it.
Well, I don't care if he took the ball. I just hope he took a couple of rocks with him.
Yeah, they kind of did some work on your softball field over there, didn't they?
Yeah.
just a bit inside.
That'll make the count 3-2 on Tyler Sellers.
That's fine. Thank you, buddy. My favorite part about home baseball games, Bo's Barbecue. There's nothing better around.
Oh, Sellers takes a curveball right across the plate. He gets caught looking, and that'll end it for Locust Grove in the third inning. But Locust Grove was able to put it across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left, and we'll head to the 4th inning. Locust Grove 10, Mary Persons 3.
Sponsors for today's game: American Pie Pizzeria in Locust Grove, 678-432-0007. A fine support of Locust Grove Athletics. Game On Trophies, 678-618-6323. Supplier, official trophy supplier for Locust Grove Athletics. And State Farm Insurance, Randy McClellan, your local agent, 770-898-6911. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting Locust Grove Athletics. And we'll be right back with the top of the 4th inning right after this.
Welcome back to Locust Grove High School. We start at the top of the 4th. We bring up the catcher for Mary Persons, number 8, Bryson Jackson. Jackson with the strikeout his first at bat. Sellers comes and delivers, and Jackson first pitch swinging single right back up to the box.
A little bit what we saw out of Sellers last week. Started in the 4th inning, started getting the ball up in the zone a little bit, and it's going to get him in trouble.
Pitcher Seth Swansea.
Now batting number 15, the pitcher Seth Swansea.
I seen him coming to run. The umpire's right back.
That'll bring up Seth Swansea, the pitcher. This will be Swansea's first at bat.
There is a courtesy runner, number 12.
Number 12, that is J.T. Stokes running for Jackson at first base. Swansea takes the pitch off the outside corner for a ball.
That was a nice pitch right there. That's been a strike most of the game. Unless it was down in the zone now. It could have been down.
Sellers gets a sign, delivers. That's a fastball across the outside corner, evens the count up at 1-1 on the pitcher from Mary Persons, Seth Swansea. Locust Grove 10-3, top of the 4th. Sellers kicks, delivers. Fastball throws it right by Swansea, and the count's 1-2.
Yeah, Swansea was a little late on that one. Definitely snuck the fastball by him right there. Sellers got him right where he wants him. We'll strike him out, throw him out, maybe. I don't think they're going anywhere. Sellers got the strikeout.
Comes with the pitch.
Now, that's a pitch up in the zone you can get away with. Yes. When you're throwing at 85, 86, and you're above the hands, that's a pitch you can get away with.
That's a very good 1-2 pitch. For Locust Grove in the bullpen, number 9, Ty Plumley has begun to start loosening up. This will bring number 14, Jordan Banks, the center fielder, to the plate. Jordan, first pitch along the outside corner.
Tyler must have told Coach Phillips that he was getting a little winded, because normally you don't see this.
There's a ball in the dirt that kicks away from Josh Patton, and the courtesy runner J.T. Stokes will move up to second base. That'll make the count 1-1.
Takes the force play out of play.
Takes the force play out, and it's a single away from playing another run for Mary Persons, whose game plan has got to be just chip away. You don't need 6-7 runs this inning. You just want to get 2 or 3. Sellers delivers.
No, that's nice.
Jordan pops it up out towards right field. Tyler Duncan underneath it. No chance to even think about moving up to third.
Got a big out right there. That's a big out.
That'll bring to the plate number 4, Josh Mays. Mays, one of the only 2 batters the first time through, strike out. Josh walked the first time up. Two outs, man on second, top of the 4th. Sellers gets a sign, delivers. Breaking ball across for strike 1.
Want to give a little congratulations to our Locust Grove Lady Wildcat soccer team. Defeated Statesboro High School yesterday 3-2 in the Sweet 16.
Mays swings at the next pitch and hits a line drive out towards center field.
You ain't going to hit it over that kid's head.
Cortez McDowell tracks it down.
Unless it's over the fence, it ain't getting over his head.
And that'll do it for Mary Persons here in the top of the 4th. Mary Persons had a hit. They leave 1 runner. They have no runs, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Locust Grove 10, Mary Persons 3. Locust Grove, we start at the bottom of the 4th. Leading off will be the 3rd baseman, number 22, John Shoemaker. Shoemaker swings at the first pitch and is quickly behind 0-1.
Swanson's come in and done a nice job keeping the Wildcats at bay and keeping them in the ball game. It's a nice pitch.
That's a real nice pitch. Umpire thought it was a little bit outside, and the count is 1-1 on John Shoemaker. Swansea with the...
That was in the dirt.
1-1 pitch. Makes the count 2-1. Ball was in the dirt. And Shoemaker unable to check his swing on the curveball, and the count's even at 2-2 again. Here's the 2-2 pitch by Swansea that's outside, and that'll make the count 3-2.
Mary Persons fans didn't like that, but if they go back and watch the video on demand, they'll see that pitch was away.
And there's the payoff pitch, and Shoemaker's out in front, swings through it, and that'll be out 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring to the plate the DH, Jordan Hartman.
Number 21, Jordan Hartman.
Hartman to pop up the left field and hit by a pitch in his 2 previous at-bats.
It's senior week here at Locust Grove, and I'm telling you what, Jordan Hartman was the best-looking hobo we've seen in a long time.
Coach, he was, and to clarify things, today was hobo day in the school for the seniors. So people thinking we're calling them names.
Yep, it was funny.
Jordan takes a strike on the outside corner, then looks at the ball inside.
Really
downstairs, and we're 2-1 on Jordan.
Really proud of the senior class and what they've done. You know, they were here when the school opened. It's the first time all the way through, and the school spirit and what they've done and set the foundation for this school and programs is something that we'll look back on, and I'm glad to say I'm part of, and I really wish the best for these guys in the future.
Jordan couldn't check his swing on the ball in the dirt, makes the count 2-2, and he fouls off the pitch. And we'll do it again. Umpire going to take a ball after a foul ball. Coach, that's something that happens in the playoffs. You get umpires that take foul balls, make sure they haven't been cut, make sure the grass it ain't wet. A lot of experience you don't necessarily see during the regular season.
This whole crew's done a nice job.
Here's the 2-2 pitch to Jordan. It's outside, and that'll run the count to being full. Yep. Once again, we'll give him a shout out there in the Middle Georgia Umpires Association.
Done a great job behind the plate. Strike zone's been consistent. Exactly what you're looking for.
Jordan takes the 3-2 pitch outside, and he'll draw himself a walk. And that'll bring to the plate Drew Young. Drew with a double and a single and 3 RBIs on the night.
Your batter, the first baseman, number 6, Drew Young.
Drew's a guy with a lot of confidence. I asked him today how he was going to do, if he was ready, and he told me point blank, he said, I'm ready. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm ready.
Wow.
And Joe, and first pitch, Drew lines one right at the first baseman, and it's going to end up being a unassisted double play by the first baseman. Not much Jordan could do down there.
No, there's not much you can do, period. Hit it hard, hit it on the line, hit it right at them, and just sometimes you hit it where they are, sometimes you hit it where they ain't. And today, that one right there, hit it where it was.
And that'll do it for Locust Grove here in the bottom of the 4th. They had no runs, no hits. There was a walk, but nobody left on base, and we'll head to the 5th. Locust Grove 10, Mary 3.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Number 1, the shortstop, Mikey Kemp.
Welcome back to Locust Grove. We start the top of the 5th. Mary Person at the top of the lineup. Number 1, Mikey Kemp, the shortstop. He swings at the first pitch and pops it in the center, and Cortez McDowell will drift over and will make the catch.
This is the time of the day, evening, when balls in the right center field. Right field become a difficult play if you're not, if you haven't played here before. And this kind of high sky, sunlight makes it a tough play, and Cortez made sure that he didn't leave Duncan out in a bad spot right there and cruised over and made the play.
Hey, this is a nice facility, but when they made the baseball field, they sort of pointed it in the wrong direction. That'll bring number 6, the second baseman, Keaton Pope, to the plate. Keaton with the strikeout
I will
and the
agree
walk.
with that.
Sellers comes set, delivers. There's a fastball, and that'll make the count 1-1.
I guess when they do it, though, they have to figure in layout as far as stands and whatever. You know, that's the premium position probably would have been for home plate to have been about where first base is.
You're right.
So
Sellers delivers an off-speed pitch on the 1-1 count, and it's across for a strike, and that'll make it 1-2. Seller steps off. Collects himself. He's back on the hill and gets his sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Pope flares it out to second base, and Fellows will corral it now. Quickly, it'll be 2 outs here in the top of the 5th for Mary Persons.
I know Locust Grove's leading 10-3 right here, but I still would like to see a little bit of enthusiasm and excitement when you're getting routine outs. You know, I mean, yeah, it was a routine play, but everybody just kind of walks around and, you know. Now, I don't know if that's calm demeanor or if it's quiet confidence or if it's they got him scouted right, Coach. He's a dead pull hitter.
Hunter Cranford to the plate, and he takes the first pitch and rips it down the third base line into the bullpen area.
The scouting report must say he's a dead pull hitter. Once again, there's Duncan out there and almost in center field. Now we've got him played on the infield to pull. I know earlier we had him on the infield, had him shaded toward the right side on ground balls, but now they got him there.
Keaton Wise hugging the line in left field. There's the 0-1 pitch, is up and away, but Hunter Cranford swings through it, and quickly it's 0-2.
Well, maybe the scouting report will say right here, go up the ladder in and watch him.
Tyler gets his sign. Here's the 0-2.
Showcased him one outside.
Hunter laid off, makes the count 1-2. Hunter with 2 strikeouts on the evening, but his last strikeout, the ball was thrown into right field, and that allowed eventually 3 runs to score for Mary Persons.
Maybe come back with a split finger right here. I think split finger's a good pitch right here.
Make him chase something. They have all night. Split finger all night. Why not?
Breaking ball.
He went with something.
I think it was breaking ball. It was off speed.
Hunter did a nice job of adjusting, keeping his hands back. He's had some rough at bats, but there's probably a reason he's the number 3 hitter. That makes the count 2-2. Sellers comes set, delivers.
Split finger.
In the dirt.
Tag him. He's out. He went. Yes, sir.
That'll be out number 3 here. Mary Persons in the top of the 5th. They have no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Locust Grove 10, Mary Persons 3.
We can get a planner up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to Locust Grove. Fifth, leading off for the Wildcats will be the shortstop number 4, Dalton Coons.
Garrett Wallace with a 76-yard touchdown run. Girls basketball fundraiser.
We're quickly giving a shout out to Coach Shook and his Lady Wildcat basketball team. Dalton is count at 1-1.
We want to remind everyone that'll be coming up during football season.
Coach Shook would like to let everybody know that they will once again sell mattresses, just in case yours from last year has been worn out.
I bought one. It's still going good.
Coach, at your age, they last a while. Dalton lifts the pitch in the center field. Jordan Banks has no problem with him. That'll be one out, and coming to the plate will be Tyler Duncan.
I might have to get a mattress in my house. My wife said he'd hook the chiggers or something. I don't know what it is.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Tyler Duncan.
Coach, you're sweet as herd, and people with things attached to you.
I guess that may be why they don't get enough, why I don't get bit. But you want to talk about eating up, boy, she's eat up.
Maybe going a little bit in left field with this conversation, man.
Duncan takes the first pitch for.
Did we talk about basketball fundraiser mattress sales? We talked about that yet?
We'll make sure we get that out. Be in the fall. If you need information, just come listen to the football game. You really won't even have to listen long.
No. How are we gonna get that in? There's fly ball. Duncan hits a routine fly ball. Center field. Can of corn. Coach, you know where that term can of corn comes from? You know?
I know where it comes from, Coach.
I do too, so let's make sure we're on the same page.
Okay, used to back late and years ago, what would happen is that they would we would flip it and catch it, and that's where you get can of corn.
Yep, the produce guy would stand there. They bump the little end rack, and the can of corn would fall, and he'd catch it in his apron, and that's where the term can of corn came from. Good job there, Coach Shook, in baseball trivia.
And remember, I'm the JV baseball coach.
There you go. That's our children's health care trivia question of the night.
That brings Josh Patton to the plate, who will swing and miss the first pitch, takes the second pitch outside. Coach, Josh Patton has been to the plate and seen 5 pitches, and he swung the bat on 4 of them.
Last time he doubled in the gap.
And he swings again, hits the ball at the third baseman. He was cut off. And
That's crazy. Weird sound.
that'll do it for Locust Grove here in the bottom of the 5th. We will head to the top of the 6th. For Locust Grove, we had no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Locust Grove 10, Mary Persons 3.
Right back. Work from our sponsors. Welcome back to Locust Grove High School Quad A State Baseball Playoffs. And let's get, I want to thank our sponsors once again of Locust Grove Athletics. American Pie Pizzeria, Locust Grove, 678-432-0007. Before or after every game, go get your hunger taken care of at American Pie. Game On Trophies, the official trophy supplier of Locust Grove Athletics, 678-618-6323. And if you're looking for insurance in the Locust Grove area, great supporter of Locust Grove Athletics, State Farm agent Randy McClellan, 770-898-6911. Locust Grove, Locust Grove High School, and Locust Grove Athletics. We'd like to thank all our sponsors.
Now back to Jay Green.
Now back to Chris Davis in the play-by-play.
Thank you, Coach. We start the top of the sixth. Locust Grove with a 10-3 lead. Leading off for Mary Persons will be the right fielder, number 10, Jay Green. He'll take the first pitch upstairs and is 1-0. Sellers, 11 strikeouts so far through 5 innings, has been dealing. Sellers comes set and delivers a fastball across the outside corner, and that evens the count, 1-1.
11 strikeouts. I'm sure that's probably close to a high on the year for him. He's been Locust Grove's number one starter, probably seen the most competition all year long. So he's seen the best of the best throughout the year. And the nice thing about that is it's prepared him playoff-wise.
And he's doing a great job tonight, Coach, of being able to throw all of his pitches for strikes. And just a sophomore. He throws another off-speed, and it swung over and is ahead in the count, 1-2. Green swings at the next pitch and grounds it down to first base, and Drew Young corrals it up and touches first base himself, and that'll be the first out here. Top of the sixth inning.
Now batting number 17, the first baseman, Sage Holderfield.
This is just a reminder that game 2 will be coming up 30 minutes. Stick around, do something to eat. Line.
Field, the next batter, who's up 2, takes the first pitch. Sellers gets ahead of him, 0-1. Sellers gets a sign. Holderfield fouls it straight back.
So it seems to get back in his groove after that little first, what was it, in the third inning, little mishap where we threw the ball around a little bit, gave him up 3 runs. He settled back in and seemed to have righted the ship, held him at bay.
Nice pitch, and Holderfield, he just sat there and was froze as a breaking ball right across the plate for strike 3. And Holderfield, with his 3rd strikeout of the night, collects himself the hat trick.
Number 8, Bryson Jackson.
There, away. And right there threw a curveball right at him and broke for a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Bryson Jackson, the catcher, comes up. Bryson with a strikeout and a single in his 2 plate appearances. This kid's done a nice job behind the plate, blocked a lot of balls. Saw him in warm-ups, had a very live arm. Bryson takes the 1-0 pitch and skies it in. Keenan Wise and Cortez move over, and it'll be Cortez. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Locust Grove 10, Mary Persons 3.
All right, let's go back to our let's go back and get a look at these sponsors. No, the overlays. Go back to the. Yeah. All right, let's go back one more time and let's recognize our sponsors for today. I think we were having some audio issues during the last one. American Pie Pizzeria, Locust Grove, 678-432-0007. Game On Trophies, official trophy award supplier of Locust Grove Athletics and Locust Grove High School, 678-618-6323. And State Farm Insurance, your local agent is Randy McClellan, 770-898-6911. We'd like to thank our sponsors of Locust Grove Athletics. And all that they do for Locust Grove High School. Please make sure you visit our sponsors as they are a vital part of our program in all of athletics.
Leading off for Locust the 6 will be your center fielder, number 20.
Bottom of the 6, and I'm gonna send it back over to Coach Davis to round out the play.
Well, welcome back. Here in the bottom of the 6th, leading off for Locust Grove will be the center fielder, Cortez McDowell. Cortez had himself a good night, 3 for 3. Swanson still pitching for Ray Persons. First pitch, and Cortez right back up the middle, and that'll be the 4th hit on the evening for Cortez McDowell. Josh Fellows will come to the plate. Josh,
Your batter, number 7, the second baseman, Josh Fellows.
in the first inning, the base on ball in the second inning, and flew out to the center fielder his last time up. Josh takes the curveball up and away. Coach, I don't really expect Locust Grove to be bunted right here.
All right, something's not right.
Fellows takes the next pitch.
A little outside and make the count 2-0. Phillips getting a sign from Coach Phillips.
Nice hit and run.
Hits the ball right past the shortstop in the left field to the third base, and quickly Locust Grove has first and third with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th, and that'll bring to the plate pitcher number 3, Tyler Sellers.
I think they had the hit and run on. It was kind of crazy. I hope Fellows can't pick that up in that kind of pitch, but McDowell goes on the pitch. The second baseman stays at home. Shortstop covers, and he hits it right where the shortstop
Hits it right at him, and Coach, really, that's Mary Person. That's the wrong guy covering the bag, and the shortstop don't move. It's just one hopper to him, but he moved out of position, and Fellows found the hole.
You know, I don't know. Sometimes you play some things unconventional, and this coaches do, and they may have scouted Fellows and saw where he's a good hit and run guy, and they said, look, we're going to take our chances right here, and we know he's a contact hitter, and kind of reverse up who was going to cover, and just went totally unconventional of what they're supposed to do, and it backfired on them there too. You never know.
You never know.
It may not even have been the coach. It could have been a miscommunication amongst the players.
Whatever it was, it worked.
For our sake, it did.
This brings Sellers to the plate, who's 1 for 2 on the night, a single and an RBI, and a walk and a strikeout. He's quickly ahead 2-0.
Coach, I want to give a shout-out and a thanks to 2 of my students, Kyle Brown, Tyler Shook. We couldn't do what we do and televise what we televise and broadcast what we broadcast without them. They're a vital part of my program. 2 guys that I count on. They don't get paid a dime extra to do it. They may get to eat a little hot dog or a hamburger every now and then, but I can't thank them enough for it.
Sellers takes a 3-0 pitch across the plate for strike 1. And Coach, you're exactly right. They do a great job. Spend their time out here just watching baseball and doing some work.
I'll try to repay Kyle back a little bit during football season and keep him out of the Oklahoma drill with a couple of those 8th graders we got coming up that can bring it, Coach. I'm telling you, we just started spring football. I got some 8th graders down there that are coming up. They're going to be some special kind of players.
Here's the 3-1 to Tyler Sellers, who fouls it straight back. And, Coach, y'all start spring football, I guess, with the high schoolers come Monday. Football team this past year was almost made the playoffs, made it to the last play-in game and had a chance, but
6-4.
6-4, hoping to build on something good next year.
We turned the corner a little bit, I think. We're going to lose a dominant player for us in Keenan Wise, who's heading to Presbyterian to play football, who's a vital part of our program. Was a great leader on the field at quarterback, and we're going to miss him. But hopefully, this young man at the plate is going to be able to fill his shoes. And I know he's already getting some looks from some schools as they show up here during this heavy recruiting going on right now in college football. It's a busy time for them. They've wrapped up their spring and getting ready to go into the summer, and so there's some schools looking at Tyler right now just because of the stature and his arm strength. The arm strength shown today on the hill. So, yeah, we got some things to build on football-wise, and so we're looking forward to it. I know you guys, softball-wise, I know you got some things planned for the summer with those girls. You got any summer camps coming up you want to talk about, or anything that you think the public might need to know about getting some kids involved in some summer camps?
We're going to be doing a summer camp here, Coach, the week of June the 10th through the 13th. And Tyler Sellers
that may get out of here,
hits
Coach.
the ball towards left field, and that ball's going to one-hop the fence, and that's going to score Cortez, and it's going to score Josh Fellows. And ball gets away from the plate, and Tyler Sellers will move over to third, and nobody
covering the plate.
And he's going to come home, and
he's out. He's out.
They make a tag at the plate.
Okay, Coach, let's talk about this. I love the effort. I love the visual. But if you score one run right here, the ball game's over.
Ball game's over.
So if he's standing at third base with nobody out, I like my chances of scoring that run. So it's tough. It's a tough call. I mean, I saw that he recognized that there was nobody at the plate, and you love his effort, but like I said, he's pitched the whole baseball game. His legs got to be a little winded. I mean, he looked, when he got about halfway down third base, it looked like a piano jumped on his back. So, I mean, God bless him. He's probably blessed with his mama's speed. That's the problem.
That'll bring the third baseman, John Shoemaker. And back to the softball coach, we're going to do a little kids camp the week of June 10th through the 14th. The softball team here at the school will be working out all summer. We made the playoffs last year for the third year in a row. We were region runner-ups. We had one senior graduate, so we'll be bringing back a lot of experience and hoping for good things in next year.
I watched a little bit of the middle school this year. I think you've got some good young talent down there that's going to be able to help you.
I think so. We got some girls that come up, play positions that'll be able to fill in when this graduating class moves out. They'll be able to get the experience this year, adjust to the speed, and hopefully things look good for the future.
Well, you know, one of the things you get out of that is from your coaching staff standpoint, your JV coach just really does an outstanding job of preparing these girls for what they are going to expect when it comes time to step in with you and Coach Shockley.
Shoemaker lifts one over towards right field, and the second baseman, Keaton Pope, makes a nice running catch out towards the outfield. Now that'll be 2 outs here. You're right, Coach, and I need to mention this year we're going to have 2 new JV coaches. Coach Birch
Now batting number 21, the DH,
and Coach Gossett, who are going to take the reins, both of them with some college playing experience. And, you know, one thing we try to do, and I know you do it in football, is you try to run a system from the varsity all the way down so that when people get brought up, they can step right in.
A lot of these times these JV coaches get overlooked, and they shouldn't. They're really the vital part of building the program as far as what you've got for the future. And if you don't get these guys prepared to play and you don't have quality JV coaches underneath you, the success of your program is going to be limited.
Hartman with the pop-up straight up the chute, and the catcher, Bryson Jackson, hauls it in. That'll be 3 outs for Locust Grove here in the bottom of the 6th. They're able to plate 2 runs on 3 hits. There was nobody left on base, and we'll head to the top of the 7th. Locust Grove 12, Mary Persons 3.
Welcome back to Locust Grove High School. Defensive changes for Locust Grove. Number 9, Ty Plumley is going to move to the mound in relief of Tyler Sellers. Tyler Sellers is going to move over to first base. Everything else is going to stay the same on defense. Plumley's stats on the year, and he's pitched 7 games. He's got 2 wins and no defeats. He's got a 3.85 ERA. Give you a little bit of insight on him. He's 1-1 on the batter, and I'll send it back over to Coach Davis.
Welcome back, and leading off the top of the 7th for Mary Persons will be Kendall Smith. Kendall started the game at third base and has come back in to hit for Seth Swansea. And Ty Plumley quickly has gotten ahead of Kendall 1-2.
He said, Chuck was saying he said I heard the last score here was 9.
Plumley with his 1-2 pitch way outside. That'll make the count 2-2.
Got to get 3 outs right here, Coach. Get 3 outs right here and get ready to play game 2.
Plumley with the 2-2 pitch inside makes it 3-2. And, Coach, we would be remiss if we didn't say how good of a job that Tyler Sellers pitched on the night. By my count, he had 12 strikeouts, on the night in 6 innings of work.
And Plumley comes in and does what he's done all year, which is cool, calm, and collective. Just stands up there and throws strikes with his little herky-jerky motion. Point signee is going to be playing at the next level. Great kid. I love everything about him. I love his attitude, his work ethic, his classroom demeanor. I love it all.
Next to the plate for Mary Persons will be number 14, the center fielder Jordan Banks. And back to Sellers real quick. 12 strikeouts, 2 hits, his line on the night. Plumley outside.
2 hits. Yeah, no earned runs. Didn't give up an earned run.
Plumley's 2-0 on the batter. But you're right, Coach. Plumley comes in. He's going to go to college next year. A kid that the coaching staff has all the confidence in the world in. For him, it probably started last year in the playoffs.
That's exactly right.
To come in and just
exactly right.
A game that Locust Grove was not doing so well in, he came in and kept the other team at bay and allowed Locust Grove to get back in the game.
I think that was the point he grew up when he realized that, hey, I can pitch at this level. I can get high school hitters out. I can get hitters out at the next level. I don't have to be overpowering, but I do have to be able to position the fastball, keep the off-speed stuff away, and it proved a model for success for that young man.
Plumley 3-1 on number 14, Jordan Banks, and the next pitch, Jordan swings through and misses, and that'll make the count 3-2. 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
And there's another one.
There's another strikeout. That'll be number 14 on the night for the Locust Grove pitching staff, and Mary Persons is down to their final out.
Don't forget, we're going to televise webcast here on Play on Sports Game 2. It will start approximately 30 minutes after the completion of this first game. Looks like around 7:30 is going to be the start time. So please come back and join us for Game 2. We hope you've enjoyed Game 1. As as part of the Locust Grove family, I think we've enjoyed Game 1 up here.
It has been a good one if you're a Wildcat. Next to the plate is number 4, Josh Mays, the left fielder. Takes the first pitch across the inside corner. And quickly, Ty Plumley comes back with the curveball, catches the outside corner, and it is 0-2 on Josh Mays.
That's why that kid's effective. When you can throw that pitch for a strike and it looks like a ball, that's what makes him effective. People give up on it.
The 0-2 pitch is up and away. And, Coach, both Tyler Sellers and Ty Plumley have thrown fastballs for strikes, curveballs for strikes. They've worked inside. They've worked outside. These Mary Persons hitters haven't had much of an idea on what to do.
You're right, and that's when that happens, you're going to get a lot of people out, and that's what they've done. They kept the ball off the fat part of the bat. They've kept them guessing. They've swung at bad pitches. or what we consider to be pitcher's pitches, not really bad pitches.
And here's the 2-2 pitch that Mays hits in the hole that Dalton Coons comes up with, but the throw is just a little late. The first base, Josh Mays, will have himself an infield single.
I think that's the third hit for Mary Person.
Third hit.
Night.
All singles.
The shortstop, number 1, Mikey Kemp.
When you only give up 3 hits and they're all singles, and you're not walking folks, you give yourself a good chance to win the ball.
And that's what they've done, and that's why they're leading 12-3 right now.
Mikey Kemp would be the batter. Mikey for 2 tonight. Mikey walked to lead off the game and sits in, is flied out to the shortstop and flied out to center field. Mays on first and Mikey at the plate are the only 2 batters from Mary Persons not to strike out at least one time on the evening. Mikey takes the first pitch across the outside corner for a strike.
That one gets away from Patton. Pass ball, little curve ball inside. He's got a glove on it. Locust Grove don't need to get lazy. Still, anything can happen. Make the plays you're supposed to make. Do what you're supposed to do. Finish the game out. Be ready for game 2.
You know, guys on second, you got a 9-run lead. If you're Locust Grove, don't even worry about him. Just pitch to the batter and let him hit the ball.
And that's what they did.
They hit it towards the right center field gap, and
you're not going to hit it over that kid's head.
Cortez McDowell makes it look easy, and that'll do it for game 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 will start in approximately 30 minutes.
For Locust Grove, 12 runs, 11 hits. For Mary Persons, 3 runs on 3 hits. And we'll be back in about 30 minutes for game 2, but your final from game 1, Locust Grove 12, Mary Persons 3.
Support the Lady Wildcats soccer fans.
We'll get one more commercial break, and we'll be back for game 2. And we'll get a shout out basically to our sponsors. We want to recognize them one more time before we go off the air for this first game. Our first one goes to, let's make sure we contact Game On Trophy, 678-618-6323, official trophy supplier of Locust Grove Athletics and Locust Grove High School. And if you're hungry in between games, if you're watching us on your mobile app, iPhone, head to American Pie Pizzeria in Locust Grove, 678-432-0007. You'll never forget your first piece at American Pie Pizzeria. And Reddy McClellan, your local State Farm insurance agent, 770-898-6911. I want to thank all our sponsors of Locust Grove Athletics. And we'll be right back with Game 2 in 30 minutes. And that'll do it in Game 1 of your first round of the second round Quad A State Baseball Playoffs from Locust Grove High School.